Impression?
Are good. Are good. It's just camp. It's camp. It's day 12 of camp, and you get bumps and bruises. And you're smart as a coach and as a head coach. You want to make sure that get them through. My own personal opinion, we'll probably see those guys if we're doing it probably next week at some point. We're going to be very, very smart with our teams.
Impressions of the scrimmage and just the full pad practices you guys have had?
The scrimmage have been good on both sides. They've been very lively, spirited. I think coach is doing a great job. We're really compacting practices. I've been in some that they're like 24, 25 periods, and we're making them like about 17, 18. And we're trying to do all the live stuff very early in the practice. And I think the kids are responding to it. They're physical. I'm on both sides. The spirit of them is really good. So there's obviously some technical stuff and execution stuff that we got to get better at, but that's easy to fix. It's overall effort, and when you get into practice 12, 13, 14, you start to see a little bit of a dip, and we've really seen a pretty steady climb, which is a really good sign.
What have been your thoughts just in general about the cornerback group?
Oh, it's good. Tay's the best in the country, and they're very talented, and we're going against some really good guys on the other side. So I'm excited about them. It takes some time. We're going to put those guys out there by themselves quite a bit, and they're doing a really good job responding.
A couple guys that have stood out from the scrimmages and from the full team periods?
Well, it's if you look down the positions, the safety's been rock solid. The guys up front, they're battling their tails up. We just got Drake back, so he's doing a really good job. I think we've been really solid at inside linebacker. So it's a collection. It's really a group kind of effort. But I think the two safeties have been really instrumental in terms of the leadership part of it. I mean, when we're a little bit flat, maybe through stretch or something like they're rallying guys. They're really like coaches out there in terms of getting guys pumped up. And I can't thank them enough for the job that they're doing, just getting everybody motivated and going.
How close do you feel like the battle is for that number 2 cornerback spot?
Now, it's open competition right now, and it's, let those guys battle it out, and we can use them all. I mean, it's not going to be something. So I think the biggest thing that Coach Helton has explained is whoever's best in the moment. We're not going to project, we don't, I think he's going to be pretty good. He should be pretty good. It's like whoever's the best at the moment will play versus San Jose.
When you say the two safeties, who are you referencing?
Isaiah and Chase.
With the 3 linebackers, what are the different strengths that each got to kind of evaluate how they complement each other?
Well, Kenai is, a first and second down guy who's getting better at third down. Ray's an athletic guy that can play all 3 downs, and Raylan's right off the sorts of that. So, they all have skill sets. Raylan can play both positions. Kenai's more suited to be in the middle, and then Ray's more suited to be on the outside. So, they've been doing a good job. We're continue to progress in the pass game. They've been physical in the run game, but they all kind of complement each other. So right now, if we were to play, all 3 of those guys are going to roll in, and excited about it.
Saw Chase Williams giving a speech to the defense.
Can't hear you.
Saw Chase Williams giving a speech to the defense before the scrimmage. Have you seen him grow as a leader?
Oh, he's been great. He's grown so much from when I first got here. I think he was just kind of feeling himself, but I think he understands what we're all about, and he wants that role, which is great, because sometimes it's hard because you sit there and say, like, okay, now you're asking me to play really good and then expend all my energy. So that just shows us that he's all about the team. And I'm really proud of him. He works at it 24/7. Nive has done a great job of just developing that confidence. And, when those vets speak, it's almost more powerful than what coaches speak, because they actually have been around these guys for longer than we have. So it helps, and like I said beforehand with him and Isaiah, I mean, it's when you're a coach and you're watching other guys take ownership of it, I mean, you just back off and you just let them do the deal, because it's hard to fail your peer, when you're another player around them. And if you're a younger guy, that's something you inspired to do. You see Tally around here, and I'm sure Tally had an influence on those guys, in terms of the leadership qualities and the production stuff. So it's pretty cool.
What have you seen from Caleb Bullock since this?
He's good. He's long. He's rangy. He's very instinctive. He's going to have a role for us, this fall. So he's got great ball skills. And just from the second he got here, we could, some guys just have elite vision. And you know, it's like that stuff is really hard to coach. So when you see somebody that has that, we just got to put some more weight on them. You know, we'll get them bigger, faster, and stronger. And Bobby will do a good job with them. He's a really good football player.
Drake's back at full speed. What's it been like for you this week to kind of see him?
It's good. It's you know, we're trying to. It's different. You know, you can get on a bike and exercise and all that, but when you get game reps, but he's an elite athlete, so you know he's getting his legs underneath him. He's comfortable. He's another guy with really good vision. Try not to overcoach him and just let him loose. But he's done a good job. You know, just coming back in here and getting just with the whole group and just getting the scheme because you know we put in a lot of defense where he was out, and now all of a sudden he gets into it and he's got to learn a lot of things that these guys have a ton of reps on. But he's done a really good job in the last 2 days.
Corey seemed to have a pretty good scrimmage.
Yeah.
How is his development progressing?
It's good. You know, it's you know, like I said before, these guys they come in a month and a half to learn this stuff. When some of these guys came in January, so it's different for them. But we're starting to settle in for some stuff that we think is really good for him. And I think since we've done that, he's played faster. And the biggest thing is just get his play low, just string to the football, and just be really physical. So it's it's a work in progress right now. We're starting to figure out what's best for him, and I'm trying to be smart in terms of the things that we're scripting for him, the things that he's really good at, as he starts to continue to learn the playbook. So he's done a lot better.
Thank you, Coach.